Oh, here's a little survey from the president. It's time, once again, to release our mainstream media accountability survey to show them that the American people are fed up with the fake news machine. This is a fight we can't afford to lose. The future of America hangs in the balance. The country is at stake. Please take the survey today. All right. Do you trust the mainstream media to put the interests of Americans first? Fuck no. Do you trust the mainstream media to report fairly on our president? Fuck no. That is, they would. It's not going to be fair, but they would definitely, if it was a Democrat, they would just kiss the ass. You know what I mean? So it's like, do you trust the mainstream media to report fairly on a Republican/conservative president? A fuck no. A fuck no. Okay. Do you trust NBC to fairly report on the president? A fuck no. Do you trust CNN to fairly report on the president? A fuck no. Do you trust MSNBC to fairly report on our president? Fuck no. Do you trust Fox News to fairly report on our presidency? I'm going to put here, kinda. They are more fair, but sometimes still upsetting. But they are better than most / getting better. They're not just completely war hawks these days, so I'll give them a little bit of credit. What television source do you primarily get your news from? Local news. I don't watch any cable or any shit like that. Do you use a source not listed above? Sure. DrudgeReport.com. On which issues does the mainstream media do the worst job of representing President Trump? Select as many that apply. Yup. Let's see. Immigration, totally unfair. Economics, said the world was going to collapse. Racial Islamic terrorism is a real threat and is a big deal and needs to be talked about. You can't just ignore it like it's not going on. Pro-life social values, absolutely. They hate him for it. Even though he's not like crazy, it seems to be, doesn't want to get rid of all the Planned Parenthoods or whatever. Just talking about being pro-life is too much for most people. Religion, I don't see him as a super religious man, but they crap on him every chance they get. They crap on Pence every chance they get. Totally unfair. Can't say anything about Islam. We can go on TV and just butcher the president's or the vice president's view of Christianity. Totally ridiculous. Do you feel that the media is too eager to slur conservatives with baseless accusations of racism and sexism? I do feel yes. I'm going to say yes, but on both sides. Because that's not really a sided issue in my opinion. But yeah, I would have to say that the media is always, there's more liberal media than conservative media, so by that nature alone, you're going to get more slanders to the other side, but I don't think, I mean, the other side seems to report on leftists that are out of control and rapey too, so. Do you believe that mainstream media does their due diligence fact-checking before publishing stories on the Trump administration? I'm going to put yes. Probably, but then they omit by design to craft narratives. Do you believe the media fails to report on Democratic scandals? No, I think that they don't report like accurately. They'd rather bury a conservative, but they will report on their own. They will report on Harvey Weinstein. There's only so long you can cover that bullshit up. So I try to give credit where credit's due. And I try to be fair. Like, I try to be center and balanced. Like, I have an opinion on the world, but I try to be fair. Do you believe that the media sensationalizes and exaggerates stories in order to paint the President Trump and conservatives in a bad light? Fuck yes, that's completely true. Do you believe that the media purposely tries to divide Republicans in order to help elect Democrats? Fuck yes. Based on your answers above, do you believe that the president or the Republican Party should spend more time and resources holding the mainstream accountable? I don't have an opinion on that, I guess, because while in one sense I agree with it, I'm not sure that I agree with the president being able to parties being able to, the media should be able to report on whatever, and it's up to the citizenry to hold them accountable. That's why I'm making this video. So I don't really have an opinion about specific parties trying to go in it. I think that they should try to stay out of it. They can have their First Amendment views, but just try to stay out of the realm of correcting the media all the time. Like, as a private citizen, you can do that. We don't need funds and resources into it. Anybody can make a YouTube channel just like I'm doing right now and roll with it. So, do you agree with President Trump's strategy of communicating directly with his supporters through Twitter, email, and Facebook videos? Fuck yes. The Twitter feed of the president is just on fire all the time, and it's the only reason I got on Twitter was to see what he's saying at all times. Do you believe that the media is biased when it covers President Trump's stances on illegal immigration, the wall, ending sanctuary cities? Yes, absolutely. There's no question. Do you believe that the media is biased when it covers President Trump's restriction on immigrations from countries compromised by radical Islamic terrorism? Absolutely, yes. They cry crocodile tears. Do you believe that the media is biased when it covers people of faith and supporters of religious liberties? Absolutely. Joey Behar can't be denied. The President Pence comments were disgusting. Do you believe that the media unfairly reported on President Trump's executive order granting Americans the freedom to buy health care across state lines? Absolutely. I don't know why they're trying to bury that one, but that's just a no-brainer. Do you believe that the media has been too quick to spread false stories about our movement? Absolutely. Do you believe that the media holds Democrats to a different set of standards than Republicans? Absolutely. Do you agree with the president's decision to break with tradition by giving lesser-known reporters, bloggers, chance to ask the press secretary questions? Absolutely. They need to purge. That's one thing they can control. You're invited to the secretary meeting, so like you can get thrown right out of that, and you're disrespectful, and you probably should be. So, what percentage do you believe is the accurate representation of President Trump's positive news coverage by the mainstream media? I'm gonna go with probably. I'm gonna go, and that's a quote conservative estimate. It's probably less than that. Probably 20 to 40 is what I would say, but I'll go with that. Are there any other thoughts you'd like to share with the president when it comes to mainstream media accountability? Keep doing your thing, President. You are the man. There you go. Enter your information. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video now because this is information time. So I hope you liked it. Parental advisory on this one got me a little fired up. So we'll see you later. MAGA for life.